Hello Aries, this is Natalia with your February angel reading, and welcome to the month of love. So for this lovely romantic Valentine's month, I'm doing a special couple of cards for you at the end of the reading, so do listen in to the whole reading. So I'm going to begin. I've done a 9-card spread for you, and these talk about themes that you've brought into the month, where you stand right now, and what's coming in for you. And this has been quite an interesting reading for me to do for all the star signs, because it gives me a lot of different energies. It gives me, looking at what you have been experiencing lately, how you stand right now, but then also how you are going to see the month unfolding for you. So what's been on your mind quite a lot over the last couple of months is love, because you've got the Ace of Water and the Six of Water here. And you've got water cards all throughout your 9-card reading. So over the last couple of months, you may have had a reconnecting with somebody from the past in terms of love and romance. And whether you're in an existing relationship or whether you're single, it may be that you reconnected with whoever you're with, you reconnected with them on a deeper level. Or if you're single, maybe you hooked up with somebody from the past, because we went through Mercury retrograde in January. And that can often bring people in, exes, people who didn't quite get a relationship going with, so they can come back into our lives. And that may have been what happened for you in December or January. Now, there's an element of this not being the perfect timing. So relationships begun in Mercury retrograde can also often be tests. They can often be a time of where we just can't seem to get it off the ground, because Mercury is not in a place where we're able to communicate efficiently. There's lots of barriers to us being able to form things and get things off the ground that are new. So if you experienced any stumbling blocks with a relationship in January or December, then it may be that they're temporary, because the energy you're bringing into the month is the Eight of Water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. So either you were on the receiving end of somebody turning their back on you emotionally, or you did it. So you just decided, this is not for me, I'm just feeling like I'm getting cold feet, I don't want this. It's like this disinterest, and it's the equivalent of, if you're familiar with the traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite tarot, is the Eight of Cups. This is the same as the Eight of Water. So it's the man leaving the cups behind, saying, I don't want this anymore, I thought I wanted it, I'm off. And so what you do, the energy you're bringing into the month, is you're refocusing, you're turning away from love, and you're looking at life's luxuries with the Nine of Earth. You're looking at, I want to spend money, I want to spend my way out of this emotional dilemma I was in, about this emotional discontentment that I was in. I thought I wanted something, or somebody thought they wanted me, and they don't, or I don't want it. And so you kind of moving your attention from love to something more material. So you're spending, or you're going out shopping, or you're booking holidays, or you're going out a lot, and you're just trying to distract yourself with money and material things and worldly things, grounded things. And that's fine, as long as it's a temporary thing, as long as you're not kind of burying your head and just, not accepting or facing up to what's real. Because sometimes when there's a hole in us, sometimes it's nice to fill it with stuff, but that will only do for a short time, and then we have to face up to the big things. And you are, as you enter the month of February, you are coming to the end of a difficult situation, and you need to start to embrace the change, the winds of change that are blowing around you with the Ten of Air, and things will get better. This month is improving, and it's going to become very powerful towards the end of February. Woof, you're going to see a whole different landscape in front of you. But for now, it's almost like there's some kind of addiction or attraction, or some kind of something that you need to release, that you've needed to release. So is there a past pattern that so maybe you get so far into a relationship when you meet somebody, and then you just suddenly go, oh, no, I can't do this. and then you run away, or somebody runs away from you, or you just feel as though there's a pattern there. There's also this whole kind of I feel like there's like a dependency, you know. It's like sometimes you get really attracted to somebody very quickly, and then you get a little bit needy. There's all of that going on around you, and it a little bit mixed up. The Ten of Aries, like this mixed up energy, this kind of where am I, what do I want, you know, kind of energy, being mixed up, not knowing what you want. And then there's this release. It's like somebody opens a door, and then all of this stale air can just pass. All of these thoughts can just drain away, and you're clear and cleansed. And that is where you are right now. You are at a point, and if you haven't experienced it yet, it's coming for you, where there's the release of this past energy, these blocks. So whether it was you were on the receiving end of this stuff, or whether you were the one who was dishing these things out to somebody else, that's all going, and your mind is fresher and clearer. And what opens up for you at the beginning of February, Aries, is the Three of Water. And that is a time to rejoice and celebrate. Be in the moment. You know, when we're celebrating, that's when we truly are in the moment, where we're looking around us and we're going, well, I'm with people I love, I'm doing something that I love doing, I'm raising a glass, I feel cheerful, I feel happy, I feel like there's a reason to celebrate, there's a reason to rejoice being here. And I need to have more fun. So this is you lightening up. So whatever pressures, whatever tensions, whatever love, anxieties you've experienced in December or January, you are releasing those, and you're having a bit of fun, and you're just being more playful. There's no need to be so serious or take things so seriously. You know, whatever. I don't feel like I don't feel like there's anything to worry about. Whatever has gone on for you over the last 6 weeks, just chalk it down to experience. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat anybody else up. Just go with it and relax, because everything turns out really well. You've got 2 major arcana cards at the end of your reading, and this is all about the big stuff. It's about the big miracles, the big changes, the big movements and shifts forward. So we start the month off in a light-hearted vibration, and then when we get to the middle of the month, by the second week in, I reckon, because it's quite a short month, this one, you have life experience with Archangel Chamuel. And this is all about letting go. It's about letting go of beliefs about who you are and how things should be. It's about that mental checklist we have, about the script that we insist everybody else follows. And they didn't get the script. They've got their own script. But we hang on to this. And this Aryan energy is quite stubborn. It's about, no, it's my way or the highway. This is how I like things to be. And I think you get this realization, you get this awakening where you go, actually, yes, other people are different. They're not all like me, and I'm not always right. And actually, maybe I'm wrong about some of the assumptions that I've made, some of the things that I've been clinging on to. And this is quite powerful, because the image on this card is of this perfect palace that's been built up, and it isn't actually real. It's in your imagination. And then you suddenly turn around and you see that there is more. There's far more beyond all of the hopes and the beliefs and the visions that you held on to so dearly, and you're able to see them. And you get this shock, and you kind of like, oh my goodness, do I actually want what I thought I wanted? So it's like you get a little bit of an earth-shattering realization, an awakening, and it's a really good thing. So it's like you can clear the way then. You can clear the decks, and you can actually see far more broadly into the future about what is possible for you, because you open up so many more possibilities for yourself. Oh my goodness, it's a groundbreaking month for you. And then you have the Magician, and the Magician is Archangel Raziel. So we cannot move forward with our life purpose. We cannot move forward with major things in our life until we actually get it, until we get all the clues, until we let go of some of the baggage, and until we actually realize what our lessons are. That is when Archangel Raziel appears in your life and says, congratulations, you have been awarded the next part of the jigsaw puzzle that is your life, that is your life purpose. And now you've got a key that unlocks a door that enables you to move on to a different pathway. And that is something that is so profound. So congratulations, Aries. You're going through some stuff. You've been through some stuff, but you're about to unlock a very important door that shows you another part of your pathway, and you're ready, and you're going to be given the resources and the ability to manifest whatever it is you want. And it feels like there's this crackling, sparkling magic coming up for you, and it's actually absolutely beautiful. So whether that's in relation to love relationships, whether it's in relation to your hopes and dreams and wishes, closer bonds with family and friends, career, what you're passionate about, what you want to manifest in your life, you're going to get this awakening, and that is going to unlock the next part of your journey. So hold on for it. It may be a little bit painful, but when it comes, you will want it. You will see. And the truth is always very beautiful, because the universe never gives us anything that isn't right and for our highest good, and anything that we can't handle. Okay? Big stuff for you, Aries. So when it comes to love, I promised you a couple of love cards from the Romance Angels card deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. And this is really, really interesting, because it follows on from what I said in the main reading, in your 9-card reading. And you have the Worth Waiting For card. So divine timing is at work in your love life. So things that didn't work out during Mercury retrograde or before the Christmas and New Year period, they were all about teaching you lessons. So anything that's been going on in your love life that's been troublesome, or if you're single, you haven't had a love life, or you haven't been able to get connected with somebody, it just all unraveled. That's because divine timing was at work, because there were lessons to be learned, there were little pieces of dialogue and acting to be played out between you and the significant other. And whatever is happening, you've been protected, because you can see the 2 angels on this card. They've got these white shrouds around them. They're protected. They're waiting. They're just waiting for the moment when they can throw the shroud off. And that moment comes because towards the end of February, you're going to be asked to make the effort. You are going to get these realizations, these shocking unfolding of events, these blinding flashes of inspiration with the life experience card, that shows you that great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So right now you haven't a clue what's coming in. But boy, oh boy, if you hang on, you're going to see, you're going to get that revelation, and it's going to be so profound and significant for you. I can't tell you what to do. You will just know. And if you're waiting at the moment for love, if you're waiting for your love life to unfold because it's been complex, there's been twists and turns, then all of that is going to be revealed to you by the end of February. It will definitely be worth waiting for, and it will be worth all of the effort and all of some of the heartbreak that you might have been through. So I wish you nothing but the best for February. Aries, I hope it all works out for you. It's looking very, very good, but be prepared for some thrills and spills along the way. If you'd like me to have a look in more detail about what's happening for you personally, if you click on the link below this video, you'll be able to schedule a reading with me. Or you can also find details of how to contact me at astrolada.com.